finally worked up the mental brain power to finish this room. Hi friends, welcome back to my childhood bedroom. If you missed the first video, you're going to want to go watch that because we did a lot of work in this room. We don't have a whole lot of work to do, and you guys are getting a closet reveal. Yo! I have to stay high energy or I'm going to lay on this bed and fall asleep because it's officially season outside, okay? And that makes me want to sit down, watch Twilight with the snack, and fall asleep, all right? So I'm pushing through that so we can get this done, okay? Okay. If you forgot, this is what we are working on today, all right? Not too bad, not too bad. Lots of clothes, I think. We have no idea what's in that U-Haul guy. We have some work to do, all right? This whole entire thing is my sister's clothes. She uses that as her dresser. We're not going to be touching that, all right? Touching the top of it. That's her TV. She'd like me to set it up, plug it in, see if it works for her. We'll see if I do that. And then that's the infamous closet over there, okay, that I will be showing you at the end. Quick update, and then we will get started. I'll stop yip-yapping, okay? This is going to be the last room I do at this house for a little bit, okay? We are still working on it. We still have things to do. The sunroom and this closet will be the two things that I want to tackle next. But we have some plans for the sunroom, so we have to get things in order for that before we start working on it. Just like in here, my sister is going to be ordering a rug because she wants a new rug for in here. She just hasn't found one she wanted or that's a good price because rugs are stupid expensive. I've always said that because they're dumb, okay? So she needs to find a good sale rug. And then she is possibly getting a king mattress for her bedroom, which she has wanted for years. So I think her whole, what's that called? The thing that frames, the bed frame. The bed frame. She's getting a whole new bed frame for her room. So then that'll probably come in here. So we might still style this later on. But that's kind of why we're just going to take a little bit of a break from being here for a minute, okay? Your girl's noggin. It's a lot to handle. It is. It is. Okay. I think that's all the updates. Let's get started. My shirt is Space Mountain. I'm terrified of roller coasters, but I love space. Okay, so what I just did was take the two bags that she told me were clean, the two Aldi bags, those were clean. The bucket I had in here that had all the donate in it, she needed it. So I just put all the donate that she kind of put on top of here because she wasn't sure what it was in that Aldi bag. So that's our donate bag. I was like, I don't have any more donate bags. We need more trash bags. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, I don't even know what's back there. I just happened to be sitting here on this chair, doom scrolling earlier, and then I saw those, so perfect. Also, this chair, people said it needs to go to the dump. It has been in the family for a really long time, and it honestly just needs reupholstered. Like, it's an old chair from, I believe, my great-grandma. It really just needs reupholstered. It's not the worst piece of furniture. It's not. It's fine. It doesn't need to go to the dump, guys. I am at the house today by myself, which creates challenges because I have no idea what this woman wants to keep and what she doesn't. Like I've said in the past, she's pretty much, you know, if I'm not using it and you think it can go, it can probably go, which is extremely helpful, but it's also kind of like I ask her 8,000 questions when she's here, so I have to use my noggin, and I don't want to use my noggin. Oh. Yay, more of Kelly's paper artwork. Crap on a cracker. Look at this. So when I lived here, I made this box. Her name is Trash Box, okay? And I put a crap ton of Kelly's artwork in here. We thought we were done with that battle. We are not even remotely close, apparently. Oy vey. Donate. This is really cute. Whose is this? Oh my god, what? Oh no, I ruined it. Who made this? Did Kelly make this for me? DVD player from my old house. Hell yeah. Cool, I can take this home. And then this, my dad bought me this. This sweet man. Let me tell you about when I lived in a house. The town was so small, it was called a village, okay? I lived a little ways away from my family and such, and I was dirt broke, had a brand new baby, and my ex had just deleted himself, right? So I only had DVDs. I didn't have any like cable because it was expensive. I had nothing, right? And my dad said, nay, child, you will have some sort of cartoons or something for this kid. So he went and got me one of these things that you put outside so you can get the satellite. Isn't that so sweet? God, that man was so precious. So yeah, I got that. I will take that to my house because I don't want to get rid of it. And it's my stuff. I can do what I want. I'm being ridiculous today. My energy is chaotic because I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't really want to be doing this right now. Most of this is going to donate so far, if you're curious. That's adorable. Kelly also made me this, so we're going to keep that too. Ooh, sunglasses. Do they fit my face? I really struggle with sunglasses fitting my face. I don't have a good face shape for sunglasses. That's not a bad thing. That's not me talking down to myself. It's just a fact, okay? Oh, we painted little cars. I'm not sure where the others are, but... Ta-da! The only thing I kept out of that was my DVD player and the satellite guy. I was going to sit here and say I'm not going to go through this, but I really need to go through this because it's been sitting here for years and it needs to get gone through. Okay, I need to stop putting it off. This, I fear, might be a little harder than some of the other ones that I have done because this is from when he was a lot younger, obviously. So I have a little bit more of a sentimental attachment. However, I know I don't have a lot of space, and I know that when he gets older, he's probably not going to want any of this. So really, it's just for myself. So I have to keep those things in mind while I'm going through this. We've gotten better at this, friends. We've gotten better at this. Okay, no. If it goes this way, I'm not keeping it. If it goes this way, I'm keeping it. We're speeding up from here. We kept this much. Like, I got rid of 85% of that. I will be hanging this up in this room. This I will be hanging as well. And then we'll be putting this somewhere as well, because these are just all so freaking adorable. I tend to not keep like the worksheets and stuff like that, like that they color. It's just, I try to keep the more personal things that have like his handprints on them, for example, or like his handwriting, if I can see it like evolve through the years. Like, I just think that's really pretty as well. And Mother's Day stuff. Mother's Day stuff will always have such a special place in my heart. Also, this random SpongeBob sticker killed me, so I'm keeping that. But I do think this box will stay at this house because I'm sure I'm going to find more stuff to put in this box, and then it'll find a home, okay? I promise. So, yeah, that box, that tote is fully done. The box, the floor. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mother told me to pick the very, very best one, and you are not to beat it. With a dirty, dirty dish rag on your foot, the sky is blue, and out goes you. We do that one. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. What's in here? All right. If this is clothes, like mostly that I think it is, I'm going to have to put it in the hallway for her to go through. We'll see. can get donated. Oh, it's Kelly's. Perfect. Do you guys remember the last box that we went through in here that I thought was clothes? This is a mattress topper and some sheets. Or sheets on a mattress. This might be a duvet, I'm not sure. Yep, it's bedding stuff. So that's hers to decide. Oh, yay! More Kelly's paper. More sheets. Honestly, all of this is so crinkled, there's just no reason to even keep it. It's just a mess. So that's trash. Kelly's clothes. We know that we've gotten better with clothing because somebody else can use it more than a box or tote can. Just repeat that to yourself and it won't steer you wrong, I promise. And I think that's what is in the bottom of this is clothes from when he and I lived here last. I think, because I lived here for, I think it was 2 years. So I would rotate out his clothes because he was growing. So I think that these are clothes that I can just donate. None of these are going to fit him anymore. And it's already in a nice little bag. It says 4T to 5T. So we're just going to donate that. I don't need to go through it. Another huge bag of Kelly's clothes. Sorry for the crinkling sound. I know people don't like that. I don't like it either. Okay, can you see in here? More of Kelly's clothes. Is this actual film in here? Do you guys see what this is? I think there's actual, I'm not going to open it. That's cool. I wonder what is actually in there. So those empty film containers, I actually used to take them on like walks with, like when we would go on walks as a family or whatever, or like hiking and stuff, and I would put my favorite rocks in them. That tells you a lot about me as a person. I am actually going to put what I need my sister to go through in this box, okay? Because I'm going to just slide it in the hallway, which is still completely empty, by the way. Nothing has gotten, like, messy or dirty or cluttered because we've gotten all the clutter out. Like, that's the best part about this. Just by what we have done so far, it feels lighter, easier to live, less cluttered, and I can just tell that it is making a big difference. So that is another reason why we keep pushing and we keep going and we keep getting stuff out of this house. Okay? Okay, so that was so easy. All we're keeping from that is this bag of her clean clothes and then that sheet cover and the sheet. And this is all we have left for this corner. I need to plan better because my phone is going to die. So I am going to get started on that corner, okay? You guys are going to go charge, grab a snack, come on back. But you guys are going to go charge. I'm going to start on that and I will update you when you have enough battery to come back, okay? Okay. It's always something. Whenever I open a bag of something in this house, it's always something that cracks me up. So I had to call my sister again. There was 3 black bags in the corner. 2 of them were basically trash, and one of them was all of my stuff from elementary and grade school, like my notebooks, my homeworks. I went to a Roman Catholic school, and reading over some of that, that's why I had to call my sister and we talked about a lot of it. Crazy. It was very interesting to read all of that and go through my notebooks and things that I was learning as a kid. So let me show you what we've done. I should sweep before I show you, but I'll just show you because we're realistic around here, and this is what this corner looks like. So my sister used to groom her dogs in here, and the hair got everywhere. So that's just dog hair over there. So this is the bag I'm keeping because it has her school stuff and my school stuff, and she wants us to go through that together. We shall do that. That is a custom bowling ball that my parents had made. I think that's my sister's. We used to bowl a lot, so that's her bowling ball. This is our donate pile so far. Both of these are trash. They already had trash in them, so whatever. And that's also trash, too. The only things I kept was this music book. I don't know why I threw it in here. This music book is for Kelly because he really, really loves music. So I kept that for him. Let me get this corner swept real quick, and then you know what time it is. And just like that, it's all clean. Are you guys ready to see the closet? Okay, this is in the way. I moved that out of the way and turned the light on. It's just literally like a blast from the past, though. Just standing here looking at, like, all the hair clips, the robes, the products. Like, this is literally from 90s and early 2000s. That's what this closet is. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, though, on a serious note, I am going home. I'm getting burnt out. I'm getting tired. I do want to address something before we go for today. These boxes over here, I don't know what I can do with them. I know that they were meant for packing things and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm allowed to touch them or move them. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. So that is why they're staying here. I know they take up a crap ton of space and they don't need to be in here. I know that. Until I know more of what I can do, that's kind of my answer for you. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go order myself some food and relax for the rest of the evening. 1 month later. I have absolutely no idea when the last time I was in this house was, but we're here and we're gonna finish it, okay? Okay, so I cleaned all of the stuff off of the floor. The only thing left over here is me and Lauren's old school stuff that her and I will tackle another day together. That is a bowling ball, and Lauren's over here with all of the dogs. She's reading some of her old schoolwork that we found. Yeah, and that's all that's left in here. Let me show you the hallway. My DVD player and satellite. The box of stuff Lauren has to go through. This is donate and this is donate. So that's really not that bad. Look at how comfy this little boy looks. I don't look at this one. Oh my gosh. These are great air purifiers if you ever need one. Just so you know. Oh, handsome. Oh, boys. Okay, I'll focus now. I've been distracted all day. The globe is staying, I'm assuming. You tell me she went through and read all of these notes? She was insane, Lauren. That lady was a nut. She had a freaking, like, superiority complex. It's just dry in here. I've already gone. These are just... I'm fine if we donate this. Does it still even work? Alright, let's see if it works. Donate. Let's just get a closer look at this desk. She needs a little bit of dusting, but like I've said in the past, this house is the dustiest thing that's ever existed. All the older homes are. It's nice to use your brain instead of just using my full brain because I get tired sometimes.
Hey Debbie, did you know sailboats work like an airplane and watermelon seeds?
What?
Works like an airplane and watermelon seed.
How does it work like a watermelon seed? I need you to elaborate because that's an interesting bit of information.
I can read you what I've got.
Read it.
Sailing is a very sophisticated sport that uses force. Sailboats are powered by the wind hitting the sails. Reaching is when the wind comes into the side of the boat. Into the wind is when the wind is pushing on the front of the boat. The wing is just a device that controls the speed of the air. The faster a liquid or gas moves, the less pressure. That's all I got for you. I got 133 out of 130. Damn.
I spelled my brother's name completely wrong.
Spell it
I-E. Not
Green?
Brian. B-R-Y-E-N. Lauren.
It's for Brian.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is when Brian taught me how to do math. My brother was like the only person who taught me how to do math that actually made sense. And he taught me this dotted way of like how to count the numbers with the dots. I use that to this day. Oh my god, how cute. That's gotta go with all the memory boxes, huh? in. How beautiful. Oh, it's so bright. God, that's cool. Lauren wants to, like, she doesn't mind the green in here. She wants to, like, make this room after this lamp because it's so pretty. And I don't blame her. Turned it off because it started smelling like fire a little bit, but it works. Okay, next let's see if this works. Holy shit, what was that? What'd you do? It's just all the cords falling down. Oh, look at how cute I am. I have it all tied up in a little scrunchie back here. I tried to be organized. Lauren, it works! Oh my god, plug in Twilight. It turned... I'm gonna look like a noob trying to turn this on. Earlier, I opened up this drawer. I'm gonna show you what we found. Ha 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 ha. But wait. Here's a mix it up tape. Who knows what's on that? This one, nothing. This one says Britney Spears Circus. CD door open. Hell yeah, what's in there? Lauren, Twilight's already in there! Yes. Perfect! That's hilarious. Okay. Let's do, I can't read.
Oh god, I remember that one. Yes, exactly, straight to me. Vacuum works in the corner.
I hope so.
Why does that scare me?
So we opened cabinet just because I was going to put something in here. And there's like a bunch of stuff that Lauren and I keep in here from our childhood. But I found my autobiography from when I was a child. Lauren's over there reading one of my notebooks. Why was I not in therapy at that age? But I just want to read you a little tidbit of what me and my overdramatic self. This is just a slight overdramatization. Ready? Chapter 1. Before I was born, everyone was so bright and cheery. They went places and were happy. When my sister was a baby, she was very bad. That's so funny. Like, why would you write that, child? What is wrong with you? Okay, so Lauren is putting up the curtains that I gave her, those pink ones, kind of to go with the lamp. And while she's doing that, I'm just going to speed through these shelves, get them cleaned and organized, and that is the last thing we have to do. So let's do it. All right, friends, we kind of just put our heads down and worked together and got the rest of it done. So are you ready to see it? Because I'm excited to show you. What do you guys think? Doesn't it look so good? We want to mount the guitar somewhere, but we just didn't have anything. So we will mount that. Oh, the rug. So I'm bringing my rug from my house that was in my living room because it literally kept shifting and really annoying me. So I pulled it up and I forgot to bring it. So there will be a rug in the middle here. We're both super excited with how it turned out. Of course, we always have more ideas for it, but I think right now it's a really, really good start. Let me go show you what I'm working with in the hallway that will not get done tonight, but it will get done. Okay, so this is all trash and recyclables. Recyclable, and then we already talked about this, Lauren's bucket to go through, and then we added even more to our donate. But I'll be honest with you, we started this 3 hours ago. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not taking any of that tonight. But I'll come back and finish that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Like I said, this will be the last room for a little bit. The next room, I believe, will be the sunroom unless we have a change of heart. But thank you guys so much for joining along, for your support and all of your comments and questions. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.